Hey there, this is Mateo from Andes Creative Studios. Today I'm going to show you how I create a little shaker groove or a hat groove really fast and really organic. I hope you like it. So here we are in the session. I'm gonna show you the elements from this little loop that I made. It's kind of a deep house vibe with some vocals that I chop and kind of make a groove of them together. And we have also some piano synths from the Puppet Rev that I have that also is kind of really groovy. So it's also a combination of two. Then we have a little pad in the background that gives this really deep vibe to the track. And also we have a sub bass from the Moog Sub 37, adding more deep vibes to this track. It's kind of low in volume, but it's okay. Then we have a hat and a clap from my analog rhythm from Electron. And also we have a kick I'm gonna show you right now, so you can feel the whole loop how it's sounding. So yeah, it's a really cool deep house vibe track or loop that I have created. And now we're gonna go to the tip of the day. First of all, we're gonna use a simpler. Then I'm gonna search for an ARP. This time I'm gonna use the Max for Life ARP because I like the parameters that it provides you to generate different rhythms and ideas. After, I'm gonna select an LFO, which I will use to make some automatizations in there of some of the elements. Then we're gonna search in the search bar for a vocoder, which I'm gonna use to give it a little bit of noisy, kind of organic feel to the hat or shaker. You can use both, it doesn't matter. Then I'm gonna use an Echo Boy to give it a little bit of delay and help the groove. And the last thing, I'm gonna search for a reverb. That is, in this case, I'm gonna use the Black Hole. So first of all, I will select all the elements that I'm gonna use for the hat, and then we're gonna create the groove. So first of all, I'm gonna search for a hat. In my search bar, I go to all results, and I'm gonna listen to some of the sounds. The volume is really down here because you don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you get sounds that sound really with a lot of volume, so it can hurt your ears. So I used to have the pre-sound really soft. So I have selected the head, and now I'm gonna shorten it in the simpler and also give it a little bit of fade out. For the hat, I'm gonna solo the vocal, so I have a little bit of grooves so I can play with the hat. So you can see the arpeggiator is already working, so it's creating a little bit of sequence every time I touch my push. And I'm trying to find the pitch of the hat and also the rhythm that I would like to use. Okay, I'm gonna loop it in the part that I think it works the best. And we're gonna turn on the vocoder so we can have this noisy kind of feel in the back of the hat. I turn down the dry weight and the release. Now I'm gonna try to map the LFO to something. So I will map the LFO to the release of the vocoder. So as you can see already the LFO is making some automatizations in the release of the vocoder. I'm gonna reduce the range so it won't go too hard or too short either way. But already it's having a little bit of movement. Then of that I'm gonna select random, so the LFO will go random instead of going like a sine wave. And also I'm gonna sync with the track and select the rate that I think is the best for this example. So this already is making the hat a lot of organic, you know. It's not a simple hat that is repeating itself, but now it's changing over time. And this creates a kind of a really nice feeling of movement. I'm gonna give a little bit of reverb of black hole to the hat, but I would like to map the mix of the black hole, so some of the hits will have more reverb and some of them not so much. I also reduce the range. We already having a little hat group that is helping this track to move on. Then we come back to the arpeggiator, and one of the things I like of the Max for Life ARP is that you can turn on and turn off steps. So some of the hits won't sound and some of the hits will sound, so this creates a lot of more groove and movement. Now we're gonna find an autopan. So we're gonna make the hat to move from left to right. But we also gonna map with the LFO some parameters. First of all, the amount, we reduce the range. And we want the autopan to be affected first than the echo void and the black hole. So the reverb and the delay will be affected later in the change. So here we're giving a little bit of amount and also the rate of the auto pan. So every hit that we're hearing from the cat is moving from left to right, but in a really random way, so you don't even know where it's going to sound. And this creates a really organic feel to it. Also, we reduce the range of the LFO, so it won't be affected as much. Also, we go to the echo void to give it a little bit more of delay. And there you go. In 10 minutes, we already have a hat, really organic, really groovy, that helps the loop that I have created go forward and work better. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you like this little tutorial. It's the first of many that are coming in this channel. If you like the content, like and subscribe, and also if you want a beginner class for Ableton Live, I'm opening a course in July, so you are all welcome. You can contact me. I will leave the contact link in the description. See you guys.